Good evening, and welcome to Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. I'm your host for tonight, Mark Dinglassen. And yes, we were late. But that's okay, because we've never done anything like this before, but we're here now. We're so excited for this night, I even grew this rockin' mustache just for tonight. Now, when we originally started this idea, we wanted to get John Bon Jovi here, but no such luck. But John, if you're watching, hashtag CUMAC loves Bon Jovi. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you to all of you that are tuning in tonight. CUMAC has never done a live stream concert, but you're here with us now. And tonight is about celebrating each other and realizing that we're stronger together. CUMAC is one of the largest anti-hunger organizations in Passaic County. And our approach to ending hunger is by having a trauma-informed, holistic approach that is dedicated to asset-based community building. We believe that we have to see people as people and ask what people need. Now, when we went into pandemic relief mode on March 9th, we had two main goals: to keep the team safe and intact, and to serve our community however we needed. And you were the ones who got us here. And we're here tonight because of you. To all of our viewers, all of our friends, supporters, and volunteers, and most importantly, to our team and to our clients. Lean In, Be Brave, and Rise Up is here because of you. Now, there's a couple of people I have to thank, so bear with me for a second. First and foremost, this night would not be possible without Justin Ross and his amazing team at Brave Makers. If you want to see more of their work, check out bravemakersshop.com. Did I get that right, Justin? That was it. Yeah, perfect. He's giving me a thumbs up, so we're good. Also, I've got my notes. We've got a couple of really key sponsors that we have to thank. Morgan Stanley and Columbia Bank Foundation, thank you so much for helping us throughout all of this. CUMAC would not be here without all your amazing support. I also want to thank TD Bank, Califon United Methodist Church, AmeriGroup, Accurate Box, Atlantic Health Systems and Chilton Medical Center, Wegmans, Galanti and Matthews, and the Inez Branca Family Foundation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fundraiser. So if you're watching tonight, we need your help. Our goal when we started this was to raise $75,000. And we wanted to net that amount. And it's so crazy, before we started rolling, I found out that we're close to about $61,000, I think. So we're going to keep going. If you want to support us tonight, look on your screen. You'll see the donate buttons, or you can text hashtag Rise Up to 44321. Once again, you can click the donate buttons or text hashtag Rise Up to 44321. Tonight, you are going to see live performances and video productions. And I want to take you into our very, very first segment. As I mentioned before, we went into pandemic relief mode on March 9th. And let me affirm for all of you that have been feeling all the stress and anxiety and fear of this pandemic, we are right there with you. And we felt all of that when we decided to go into pandemic relief mode. But ladies and gentlemen, just because CUMAC went into pandemic relief mode did not excuse us from seeing people as people and continuing to serve. Through fear, through anxiety, through uncertainty, we relied on all of you, our supporters, and our team, and we leaned in to who we are called to be as an organization. Let's check out this video. By mid-February, we were watching the news and we were thinking to ourselves, and I was especially talking to the management team, and we were all saying, this is going to get bad. It wasn't just seeing the writing on the wall, the numbers, the cases were really in our face.
There is word tonight that New Jersey has its first presumptive case of coronavirus.
Now to New Jersey, where another person is tested positive for the virus, making this the third case to be investigated.
I remember when I drive home, I drive past St. Joe's Hospital, and I remember seeing the tents outside. And I think that was one of the moments when I said, yep. So this is serious here. Patterson is really in trouble.
The phone started ringing more off the hook with people saying, I've never had to do this before. I need help.
Right away, they tell us, this is our first time. We just lost our job. Most of our clients come right across the street from unemployment. Unemployment is directly across the street from us.
As more and more clients came, we realized that we weren't going to have enough food. We do a lot of our work is gleaning food from supermarkets and big warehouse stores. And our food went from like 19,000 pounds a week to 9,000 pounds a week. And so we were unable to get more food. And so we started to have a sourcing problem. We knew there was a supply chain issue.
We used to get like pallets of this before. We're not getting as much now because things are not looking well.
Supermarkets were running out of supplies. They were having trouble getting product from their regular suppliers, and they were running out. So the surpluses weren't there anymore. So the items that they usually would donate to the community centers are not there anymore. Same thing with us, certain items that we used to donate, we couldn't keep a supply, so we didn't have extra product.
We burned through our entire food purchase budget for 2020 in May. So as fast as we were raising money, we had to spend that money. And then logistically, we had to figure out how we answer all the phone calls because we wanted to adhere to our principle that when you come here, you're treated like a person. But how do you do that when the number of people coming to you are increased exponentially?
Chances are it'll get worse. With the schools going all virtual, I think there's going to be a lot of parents that can't work at all. The court systems and the housing foreclosures and the evictions, I think that's going to affect us. Usually food is the first thing. We're the first to notice that something's wrong and the last to see the relief.
And we're back. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We don't have our lead singer, but that's okay, because we always lose track of Ernest somewhere in the warehouse. Tyrone, how often do you lose track of Ernest?
About 20 times a day.
About 20 times a day. That's our facilities manager, Soup. He's so reliable, we don't even need to see him a lot of the time. And he's our lead singer for tonight. We have so much faith in Ernest that we decided that he was going to be our lead singer for tonight. How's everybody feeling, CUMAC staff? For all of you that are watching at home, you are required to stand up for this first performance. When we start singing, you're going to sway to the right. Come on, staff. And then you're going to sway to the left. You're going to sway to the right. And you're going to sway to the left. This is called killing time. Sway to the right and sway to the left. Now the audience is laughing in the background, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us tonight. I just want to introduce some of our team members here. Right here in the front, this is Miss Jean Bills. She's been one of our longest serving CUMAC board members as well, which means she's my boss, which means I can't stink tonight because my boss is right in front of me. That's Jenny over there. Oh, there. Thanks, Jean. And there we go. Here comes our lead singer. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just continue introducing everybody. That's Jenny, Kat, Kayanne, T, Teresa. That's L. And that tall drink of water in the back, that's balloons. I'm sorry, that's Isaiah. And the really, really sweaty one is our lead singer for tonight. This is our facilities manager, Soup. How's it going, Soup?
Hot.
You're going hot? That's
hot.
all right. We're going to set this on fire right here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. On behalf of all of us, this one's for you.
Sometimes in our life, we all have pain. we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you to carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Please
swallow your pride
if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you don't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear, that you can carry, I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load. If you just call me, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. The CUMAC staff, ladies and gentlemen. And Ernest and Tyrone. Thank you, gentlemen. So, thanks so much. I hope you're having a really great time with us here on Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. Yeah, pretty sure that was Taz, always speaking out of turn. That's okay. We love him, though. We love him. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support CUMAC tonight, click those donate buttons on the side of your screen or text hashtag RiseUp to 44321. And right now, I'm going to call up two amazing friends of CUMAC. I'm going to call up Adriana and Heather. Let's give them a round of applause. Hi, ladies.
Hi. Hello, Mark.
I'm so excited to have these two here tonight, just so that everybody that's watching knows. Adriana is our social media maven and one of our all-star interns. She came to us from the Bonner Leadership Program at Montclair State University. For all you MSU students, make sure you know about the Bonner program. And this is Heather, one of our social media influencers, who, and her tag and her IG feed is?
Hotspots NJ.
Hotspots NJ. So, Heather, let's start with you. How did you learn about CUMAC?
That's a good question. Honestly, I think it was just Instagram.
Yeah.
And during the pandemic, I saw all the great stuff you guys were doing for Patterson, Passaic, and you know what? I wanted to help out, and I came by actually one day.
Yes, you
I don't know if
did.
you were here, and I just saw all the great stuff you guys were doing, and I wanted to drop off some food for you guys. I did that, and then I learned so much more that you guys are doing. It's not just food; it's clothing.
Correct.
It's great.
And tell everybody a little bit about Hotspots NJ.
So my page supports local small businesses. I also work with lounges, musicians, the whole nine.
And Adriana, why don't you tell everybody about how you found out about CUMAC and what do you think about CUMAC?
Mark, like how you mentioned, I found out about CUMAC through the Bonner Leadership Program at Montclair State University. I needed an internship for Montclair as my last semester as a senior, and honestly, I didn't think anything of it at first. I thought this was just going to be another hassle. I had major senioritis. Going here.
Technical difficulties. You want to share the mic?
All right, we'll share the mic then. Here, I'll hand this one over and we'll.
It's okay, everybody. We have masks on.
Okay, here we go. Now I can give the spiel. As Mark mentioned.
Make it good.
Oh God, the pressure is on. As Mark mentioned, I found out about CUMAC through the Bonner Leadership Program at Montclair State University. I just graduated from there. Woo woo! No graduation, but so I honestly thought nothing of it when I first walked into CUMAC. I'd done tons of community service, but I thought this was just going to be another hassle senior year requirement. But when I walked into CUMAC, I literally felt like I was walking on sunshine, and I haven't left since. So just an ongoing volunteer opportunity, and honestly, the staff here and every single volunteer who's walked in here has made me feel like family.
Thank you so much. Let's give Adriana and Heather a round of applause, everybody. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have signed on, we are going to draw our first prize. So I'm going to ask for Shani to bring up our fish bowl. Shani, our marketplace supervisor. Shani, if you could go up to Adriana and Heather. We're giving away an iPad and a Kindle, if I'm not mistaken. So drum roll. The winner is
Dr. Erika Easley Hauser. Congratulations.
Dr. Hauser. We will find you and your sibling Doogie. Sorry, just kidding. Dr. Hauser, thank you so much for supporting CUMAC. We will find you and get you your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Adriana, Heather, and I are going to take you into the second part of our show tonight. You've heard about how when we started this pandemic, we had to really lean in to who we are and how we wanted to help the community. We had to continue to lean in and be brave because these are uncertain times, and we're with you. So let's take a look at this next video.
It was the beginning of March when everything started to shut down, and we just knew that we couldn't continue to do what we were doing. Our volunteers started to not come. They felt unsafe. There was just so much going on that we knew that we had to pivot. And so we started to bag groceries in-house and give them out. So our clients were no longer coming in the building, and everything was done on the outside.
We noticed very quickly that a lot of people were getting released from the hospital and coming right onto our line, so that's why we started our food distribution effort at the hospital itself. So we were very worried about community spread.
There were a lot of different things you saw. You saw fear of COVID, you saw fear of saying, you know, I need help. You saw some people actually ashamed because they've never had to come to a food pantry, and it's like, oh my God, you know, I'm standing out here on this line. What if someone comes by and see me? So there were a lot of mixed emotions. You know, a lot of people or a lot of organizations around us, they were closing or they were limiting their days and their hours. So this was really people's last hope. So my biggest fear was, you know, if we don't have it, then how do we continue to provide anyone who comes here with hope that we're going to be okay and we're going to get through this?
You could see that it was going to become a perfect storm and that food was just at the beginning. If you care about trauma in the community, how trauma affects the community, if you care about equitable access to opportunity, and giving power back to people, and especially to parents and caregivers. This pandemic scares the crap out of you doubly because you already don't want to get sick. But then you care about the fact that the person coming to you for food is coming to you for food probably because they don't have a job. But then they can't get back to work because they're probably not working at a job where they can work remotely on a laptop. They probably have to report in, clock in. But they'll never get back to that job unless they can get childcare. But then they can't get childcare because a lot of the childcare places are closed. They can't put their kid in school, which is what is the default childcare for a lot of our parents, because schools aren't open.
I mean, just keep in mind, there's driver teams and there's people who are delivering food. There's people, these are frontline workers. You know, they're putting themselves at risk. There are people putting themselves at risk because they can't step away, because they just have to do the right thing. And that's something I think about, you know, CUMAC, with Mark, with all of the nonprofits in the Passaic County Social Justice League is they're just out there doing what's right and figuring things out day by day.
We had an email the other day from a young mom who said, "You all helped me at the beginning of the pandemic. You helped me with food. I'd never been to your place before. I'd like to give back a little bit now. Can I come and drop off some donations?" And that's what it looks like to come full circle. And that's what we're supposed to do. And that's why we're essential, so that that mom can come full circle.
And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been enjoying Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. Thank you to all those latecomers who have come online and are catching up to everything. Don't worry, we're recording everything and we'll make the concert available soon. Ladies and gentlemen, when we started tonight, we were at about, what did I say, $61,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at $64,000, trying to reach our goal of $75,000. If you want to support us, text. Hey, no laughing. First time doing this. Text hashtag Rise Up to 44321 or click those donate buttons on the side. Right now, we've got two of our other social media influencers that are here with us tonight. I want to introduce Jamie and Vanessa. Let's give them a round of applause. So Jamie and Vanessa, why don't you tell us a little bit about your pages?
So my page is Hidden Gems in Your City. I like to focus on building relationships with local communities and just kind of building a network through that, and also supporting local hidden gems. So my page's motto is just connecting individuals with local hidden gems in their community.
And Vanessa? Don't fall off the stage.
All right, so my feed is called Dine in a Flash. So the focus of Dine in a Flash is to help viewers live happily through food, as well as to create an urgency to try new food as well.
Jamie and Vanessa, what I'm about to do, and for those of you that are watching, I'm going to call out some amazing businesses that have helped CUMAC to get us to this point. In 2018 and 2019, they supported us for our event called Flames. Ani Ramen and Chef Julian and the team, Luck, Cat, and Israel, Chef Ariane at Ariane Kitchen and Bar, Chef Aaron at Common Lot, Chef Rob at Kimchi Smoke, Chef Nicole at Curly Katosh, Chef Gary at Lobster Damas, Chef Kia at Palmer's, A Taco Affair, and White Birch. Thank you so much to all the restaurants that supported CUMAC in 2018 and 2019. Jamie and Vanessa, why is it so important to support local businesses at this time?
So local businesses are basically local communities are so incomplete without local businesses, and local businesses depend on us for their own livelihood. So that's why it's so important for everyone to support the local businesses in their communities.
And Vanessa?
So I think it's very important to support local businesses simply because they need us right now. So without us, they wouldn't be able to carry their daily activities as well as tasks, and basically to just stay open.
So to all the local businesses out there, to all of our chef partners, you are some of the bravest people we know, because we know it's not an easy time. And I just want to take one more moment to thank all of our sponsors that have made tonight possible. Thank you to Brave Makers, Thank you to Morgan Stanley, Columbia Bank Foundation, TD Bank, Califon United Methodist Church, Amerigroup, Accurate Box, Atlantic Health Systems, Chilton Medical Center, Wegmans, Galante and Matthews, and the Inez Branca Foundation. To all of you watching tonight, we are brave together. And when CUMAC went into pandemic relief mode, we had to lean into who we are, and we had to be brave. So right now, I want to introduce our next performer, another great friend to CUMAC, somebody that we've known for a while, and she was the MC of Flames 2019. You know her, you love her, Stephanie Nethercott Yubungin.
You must always remember, life can be a challenge. Life can seem impossible. It's never easy when so much is on the line. But you can make a difference. With courage, you can set things right. The gift to dream and make dreams real is yours and mine. The power of one begins with believing. It starts in the heart and flows through the soul and changes the world. Imagine how life would be if we stand in unity. Each of us holds the key to the power of one. Each of us is chosen. There's a mission just for you. Just look inside, you'll be surprised what you can do. The power of one begins with believing. It starts in the heart and flows through the soul and changes the world. Imagine how life would be when we stand in unity. Each of us holds the key to the power of one, and one by one, we can change the world and make it a better place. The power of one begins with believing. It starts in the heart and flows through the soul and changes the world. Imagine how life would be when we stand in unity. Each of us holds the key. It's inside of you and me. Each of us holds the key to the power of one. The power of one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Nethercott Yubungin. Let's give her a big round of applause. All right, now you're going to have to stand farther from me so we can social distance. Oh, there you go. So fun fact, everybody. Steph and I have actually known each other for how long?
I want to say over 20-something years.
And for me, I have to say one of the coolest things about tonight is the fact that you and I actually get to do this now, and I feel like we've come full circle a little bit. Why don't you tell everybody about how you learned about CUMAC and how awesome I am? Just kidding. No, just the CUMAC part.
Well, the CUMAC part,
Just the
honestly. This is not a unfamiliar thing that Mark and I do, actually. But I want to say that when I first stepped in CUMAC here in Patterson, because I'm more down south, I want to say that it just immediately, the feeling, the inspiration here just already touches who you are. And the people here are amazing in terms of, you just feel like a family. And I think you might have said that already, and you have said that. But just as much as you and I are like family, Mark, the people here bring you into that family and make it real in what you're doing and what we're doing here in really changing lives.
And we're so happy that you're here tonight. What you're going to actually help me do is we're going to give away our next prize. Where's our fishbowl, our lovely fishbowl bearer, Shani? Ladies and gentlemen, to all our viewers, thank you for watching. We're giving away 2 nice bottles of wine and a gift card to White Birch and to Ariane Kitchen and Bar.
The winner is
Drum roll. I have no drum. This won't work.
Reverend Dave Edwards.
Reverend Dave Edwards. You know why I'm laughing, Dave. You know why I'm laughing.
Congratulations.
You won a bottle of wine. Congratulations, Dave. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Steph, for being here. Remember, we've got a fundraising goal tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to help and support CUMAC, text #RiseUp to 44321 and click those donate buttons. Now we're going to take you through the next 2 parts of Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. You're going to see a video of how we had to be brave. Then you're going to hear from another one of our all-star interns, Mia Lowy, singing a wonderful song. And finally, you're going to see how we can rise up together. Let's take a look.
I think the one thing people should know is we're more than just a building. Everyone who works here, from everyone in the warehouse to everyone in upper management, we all are here to serve a purpose, and our purpose is to feed people and change lives.
It first came to us because once we found the restaurants had to shut down, instantly we thought, man, what are we gonna do with all this inventory? First concern was staff, then guests, then we have a lot of food to give away now, right? So we called Mark up. Mark was like, listen, I'll take everything you have right now.
So there was a family, they didn't speak English. She spoke French, actually, and we could not understand what she was saying, but we knew she needed help. So I translated everything for her in French, and then we gave her the intake form to take home to fill out, and then, of course, we gave her food. She needed diapers. We gave her hygiene products. We noticed that her shoes were kind of like worn out, so we brought her over to the thrift shop, and Teresa gave her a new pair of shoes for free. And then we asked if there was anything else that she needed, and she said no. She started crying, made me cry. And then she came back the next week, and she got more stuff.
I laugh when nonprofits say that they're going to teach resilience to cities like Patterson, or they're going to bring a program that teaches resilience to a place like Patterson, because this CUMAC team and some of these parents here in Patterson could run circles around a program director or an executive director trying to teach resilience.
I came here, just to fill my day, and I just got so much more. And I'm learning so much about myself, and I'm learning how to give, but I'm learning how to receive in a way that I've never received before.
But the team is just like strong. It's like family.
So we joke that we're a hugely dysfunctional family. but I think that's part of what makes CUMAC successful, and I think that's part of what you feel when you come to CUMAC. You feel the concern for each other and the family atmosphere, because it's not just about feeding people. It's about all the circumstances that are underlying in our lives that bring us to this point.
But I think we're gonna get through this thing, you know? Just gotta keep praying.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them out tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My powers turn on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years and I miss my home, but there's still fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, still believe. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them out tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My powers turn on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My powers turn on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
One of the most inspiring things for me during this pandemic, and I say it every staff meeting every morning, one of the most beautiful things about CUMAC is that we've built a team that's from this community. And I remember before the pandemic, I once told the team during a staff meeting, I understand why you guys rep Patterson so hard, because it is beautiful, and the people here are beautiful. But this pandemic really shows that I'm not being facetious when I say something like that, and I'm not just making it up, because our team is one of the best and most resilient teams I have ever seen. We have a team that is built upon this community and representative of this community and from this community. They are underpaid, under-resourced. And I had one partner come in 2 weeks ago, and she said, you know, every time I come here to drop off donations, I feel like COVID never came to CUMAC because people are laughing, people are smiling. This team has not changed. And I think that's representative of what people in Patterson are actually like. They're resilient, right? They've been through things that I don't know if I could survive, right? And it shows up and it rocks out every day that I come here to CUMAC. And it truly is a sign of people reaching back and lifting up their community. And you see it all over Patterson, right? So many efforts to feed seniors, to support local businesses, to come together, to fight gun violence, to be better. Even though there's so much bad, stronger together, you really see what that looks like in the team at CUMAC and in the communities we're serving. People are survivors. The business of a nonprofit should be getting people from surviving to thriving, right? And to do that, they just need a shot.
And we're back. I had to take off my mask because I was walking up to this socially distanced mic, and Cole, one of our production crew, said, I'm not gonna lie, man, that mustache took me completely by surprise. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much to everybody that joined us tonight for Lean In, Be Brave, Rise Up. Thanks so much to Stephanie, to Heather, to Adriana, to Jamie, and to Vanessa for being here tonight. Thanks so much to the Lomo truck for being outside. To Caesar, shout out to Caesar on Getty Ave every week if you need to catch him. Right, Jenny? He's on Getty Ave. Thank you so much, Lomo truck. I want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. First and foremost, Morgan Stanley, Columbia Bank Foundation. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being there for us. I want to say thank you to TD Bank, Califon United Methodist Church, AmeriGroup, Accurate Box, Atlantic Health System, Chilton Medical Center, Wegmans, Galanti and Matthews, and the Inez Branca Family Foundation. Tonight was about learning how to lean in to what we're all supposed to be, kinder to each other, supportive of each other, and brave for each other. Tonight is about being brave for one another, the way this CUMAC team is brave for each other each and every day. Tonight is about if we're brave together, then we'll make it through all of this together, and we'll rise up together. And as we close out tonight, I can't even believe 1 hour has passed. Did we do a good job? Did we do a good job? Clap if we did a good job. It is so great that there's actually a crowd here. This would be super awkward if I was just like doing this by myself. So before we close out, we're gonna do our final draw for our final prize. This is for a Michael Kors bag along with CUMAC swag. So this is actually the most important. Shani, I'm not gonna look at you because I don't have my mask on. And I'm gonna look. I got it. Wait, let's not cheat. I'm gonna look. All right, Shani, social distance from me, please. Did you just say all right? Man, she doesn't like her fishbowl job. Thank you so much. Shani, everybody, can we give her a round of applause? The Michael Kors bag and CUMAC swag goes to Martin Andrade. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Martin, we will find you and get you your Michael Kors bag and your CUMAC swag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 7:53. This is the end of the evening. If you want to support us, there's still a chance to support us. You can text #RiseUp to 44321, or you can click those donate buttons on the right-hand side of the screen. If we hit $100,000, I will shave my mustache. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So what I do want to say, in all honesty, is thank you to the CUMAC staff for doing this. Thank you to all of you watching for helping us to have an amazing first live stream concert. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you to Columbia Bank Foundation and to Morgan Stanley. Thank you to Brave Makers, bravemakershop.com if you want to learn more about their work. So ladies and gentlemen, as we close out tonight, let's lean in together. Let's be brave together. And let's rise up together. To finish out the evening, it's my pleasure to bring back one more time Stephanie Nethercott Ubungan.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it's getting a little harder to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. We'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And with that we have each other. And we have each other. We will rise. We will rise. We will rise. Oh, we will rise up. And I rise up. I rise like the day. I rise up. In spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
for being brave with us. Thank you for rising up with us.